Greetings from New York. My name is Rosario. I'm a Landmark alumni and I'm here to talk to you about the advisory program. First question is, why advisory was beneficial to me? Advisory was very beneficial to me. Becoming an adult and having somebody to guide you through these years is very important, especially in a teenager's life. You want to have that person that you could trust and ask questions to, and you want to have that one-on-one time, which we all had when we were in advisory. An advisor will ask questions like, how can he help us in school and, personal stuff. You want to have that person that you trust, You want to have that adult that you could build something with, and that's exactly what happened with the advisory program. You had that one adult that you could actually trust and ask questions, and they will give you, very important answers and very thoughtful answers. In your experience, does advisory help teens? If so, how? I think advisory is very helpful for teens, especially teenagers. You're going through these teen years. It's very confusing in your life. You're becoming an adult. You're going from your child to your adult stage in your life. And you want to have that adult that you can ask questions to. It's very beneficial to have an adult to ask questions to, because you're becoming an adult. You are making adult decisions. And some of our parents, I know my parents, didn't go through the process of, high school and college. And, sometimes you want to have that one adult that actually went through that experience and it can answer those questions. Next question is, what do you like about advisory? I loved advisory. I loved it. I loved the fact that I had a person that I could confide in, ask questions. I love the fact that I had a group of people that I went through this experience with. High school is a very confusing time in everybody's life. And having somebody that can actually guide you through these years is amazing. What do you not like about advisory? I thought long and hard about this question. Personally, I had nothing to say about that I did not like about advisory. I loved advisory. But I thought about, outside the box, and maybe if you get stuck with a person that you don't want to be with, you know what I mean? Like another student, or maybe you and the advisor don't see eye to eye. Maybe that could be very confusing and very, hard to have to deal with this person every day and see this person every day. But I have never heard of anybody that had an issue with their advisor or had an issue with other people in their advisory and were not able to fix it. So that's all I have to say about that. Another question is, what are some challenges you face as an advisee? I think opening up to an adult was very hard at first. My high school, my first couple of years, it was, I was becoming an adult. I was 13, going into high school, and it was hard to open up to an adult about, questions that you had or anything that you wondered about. But eventually, as time passed along, I was able to open up and ask questions, and I became very comfortable with my advisors. I think advisory is very important, especially during your teenager years. It gives you a peace of mind, and that's exactly what it did to me. It basically helped ease down the confusion of my teenager years. It helped me ease into my adulting, and making decisions were a little easier having and somebody that I could actually ask questions to. To this day, I still talk to my advisors. I love them to death. It became like a little family. And I could never and will never change my decision of going to Landmark. I loved that high school. It was a great experience. My brother loved the high school. It was a great experience. And I could never change any of my teachers, any of my advisors. It was great. So if you are thinking about or considering the advisory program for your school, give it a thumbs up and say go for it. It's very beneficial to teenagers, and it will benefit your school a lot. Thank you.